Okay, look, I know what you're thinking. We haven't even seen the iPhone 17 yet, and here we are talking about the iPhone 18? It feels a little crazy, I know. But hey, the leak train has no brakes, and some very interesting details just dropped about Apple's plans for 2026. So, let's see what the future holds. First up, let's talk about size. According to the latest leaks from Digital Chat Station, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are likely sticking to the current dimensions. That means 6.3 inches for the Pro and 6.9 inches for the Pro Max. Honestly, that's probably for the best. The bezels are already razor thin, and if the Pro Max gets any bigger, we're basically going to need a dedicated backpack just to carry it around. So, don't expect a tablet-sized phone just yet. But here is where things get spicy. The display size might be staying the same, but what's under the display is changing. Multiple sources are now claiming the iPhone 18 Pro will finally introduce Underscreen Face ID. This is the holy grail feature we've been hearing about for years. Basically, the sensors that scan your face would be hidden beneath the glass, meaning no more massive cutout taking up your screen space. However, there is a weird twist to this rumor. Some reports suggest that once the sensors are hidden, Apple might move the selfie camera to a hole-punch cutout in the top left corner. Now, pause and think about that for a second. Can you imagine the dynamic island popping out from the corner of the screen? It sounds like a UI nightmare. The dynamic island works because it's centered and balanced. Moving it to the side feels, well, un-Apple. My guess? Even if they hide the sensors, they'll keep a small, centered cutout for the camera. Apple needs the iPhone to look like an iPhone. If they just put a dot in the middle, it starts looking exactly like every Android phone on the market. And we know Apple hates blending in. Moving on to the rest of the lineup. It looks like the standard iPhone 18 and the rumored iPhone Air 2 will be keeping the classic look. They'll likely retain the current dynamic island and screen sizes. It's interesting that leaks mention an Air 2. It shows Apple is really committed to this ultra-thin phone concept. They usually give a new design a few tries before giving up, so expect the Air to stick around for a while. There is also a rumor about a staggered release. We might see the Pro models launch in the usual September window, but the standard 18 and the Air might not arrive until March 2027. This would give the expensive Pro models and that fancy new screen tech huge spotlight for months before the cheaper ones arrive. And finally, let's talk aesthetics. Colors. We are hearing rumors of a new burgundy finish. People have been begging for a deep red Pro model for years, so hopefully, this is the year it finally happens. Is a corner hole punch a terrible idea, or are you just ready for the dynamic island to disappear? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this early look at the future, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Thanks for watching.